Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, there's something I need to tell you. My baloney has a first name. It's Oscar. My baloney has a second name. It's Mayer. Now, I love to eat it every day, and if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with Bologna. Yeah. More after this. boom, boom, ba-da-da-dum. Is there a better way to begin a Saturday night than with Gen X Talks and whiskey? I think not. So I have brought both to your front door. I have brought Gen X Talks. I have brought whiskey. I have my official bottom of the glass nation swallowing device, and it's right here in front of you, in front of me. So I'm going to raise a glass right now to all of you members, you extras, you Legion of X hanging out in the bottom of the glass nation. Thank you guys for participating in everything that goes from here and abroad. This is to you guys. No training wheels. Oh, it's killing me too. My old age is showing. Oh, trippy pineapples between the sheets today. For those of you who don't know,
I thought that was the tablet.
What?
I thought that was the tablet. You're in the sheets with Trippy?
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's start over. Welcome to the show. Now on screen is my lovely wife. Whoa, something got fucked up there. Something's weird with your screen.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's like an open window behind you or something. Wow, that is weird.
That's
all right.
really weird.
Well, whatever that is.
Whoa, what are you doing
It's
there?
okay. I'm done. I'm done fucking around.
What are you doing?
What I was going to say was that over here, what do we call this now?
When it's a guy, it's a tablet.
When it's a guy's tab, we have Trippy Pineapple running the stone tablets. He's chiseling away on the stone tablets. I have another monitor, and Trippy Pineapple is going to copy and paste the wonderful, exciting things that you say and put them over here. Because if I'm talking up here, I can't read what's going on, and then you guys whine and complain. He's not reading my comments, man. He doesn't read my comments. I try to read all the comments I can. All right, so we're moving on.
Boy, I'm tired today. I look tired.
You don't look that tired. You're
Hey,
sitting.
look at my cup.
You're not. It's because you. I can't fix everything around here.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
I can't fix your cup, okay?
Everybody that's smoking, yes, this is a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. Look, the people that are stoned right now are really having a hard time with what you're doing. Anyway, between the sheets on the stone tablets over here, it says Jennifer Whitehead, member for 3 months. Jennifer, thank you for hanging out for that long. Dale Rennie, member for 2 months. Legion of X says hello all. Everybody welcome Dale back to the party. And it says Susan Fordham, new sub. Nice to catch a live stream. Loving this channel, Susan. Thank you for showing up. If this is a first date, just relax. I'll do all the work. John Chorney, take pride in your ride. And I do. No matter what I'm riding, gas, grass, or ass, nobody rides for free. All right, Robert London, it's fine. You used to have a bumper sticker that said that.
I know you did. I know.
Oh, Robert London, it's finally raining. Woohoo, hope all's making a difference in the forest fires here in northern British Columbia, Canada. We'll get to that because I understand about the global warming causing the fire. I'm fully on board with that. I have a story, an explanation, and we'll move on afterwards.
You do?
I do. No, there's something that...
Did Biden call you? Did Al Gore call you?
Everybody's missing something. Now, we know the fires in Canada have been caused by global warming. It's what they said. They've been preaching. Ever since the fire started, global warming caused it. Global warming enhanced it. It is global warming.
Okay.
The greatest part of all that is the fires are dying down. It's getting easier to breathe in New York City. So I can assume, by correlation, global warming is leaving. I mean, wouldn't that make sense? If the fires are caused and running and pushed by global warming, once the fires die down, isn't that an indicator that global warming is going away?
I agree.
Lessening?
Yes, it's getting better.
I'm just using their logic. I'm not even using...
So what you're saying, it comes in waves. It comes, it goes, it comes and goes. So, you know,
very
it's
fluid,
not,
Global
it's not
warming.
Here all the time.
No, very fluid. Global warming is very fluid. All right.
I gotcha.
You know, we're really going to fuck with each other tonight because of this where this fucking microphone is.
Yeah.
Is that better? That is a little better. All right. Because
Yeah, I love looking at the microphone. It's great.
It's not, it's the bar. The fucking bar is right where our eyes were. And now our eyes can see each other.
And I feel weird because I think I'm looking down at my iPad and I don't know, it looks funny.
It's okay because if you don't tilt your head and you just do your eyes, no one can tell. Like trained broadcast professional, don't tilt your head, just your eyes.
I need a monitor, like
kind of like when we were taught to drive and a cop goes by, you don't turn your head and look at the cop because they see you. You just move your eyes to see if the cop's moving, going to turn around. Is he turning around? Is he turning around? Okay. That's what you're doing here. Just look down. Okay. All right.
Glad to.
Can we please get back to the program now? Thank you. Good. Glad you're climbing on board with me.
Okay, good.
What the funk? The dude's name is What the Funk US. You know, I always complain about, I make fun of everybody and their names. You have all day to think of a name to log in as a screen name, and then you guys come up with the stupidest shit ever. Some of these names are fucking just dumb.
Why'd you assume that was a guy?
Did I say it was a guy?
I thought you said it was a guy.
But What the Funk is actually pretty badass.
Yeah, that is. I like
That's pretty fucking cool. So
like that.
now we have 75 dumbass names, and we got one that's really fucking cool. I mean, not as dumb as Generation Z. No. But this is cool.
Okay.
Welcome. He's an extra. I didn't see it go by. Hope all of you welcomed him. That I did say him that time because the picture looks like a guy. Anyway, I hope you welcome them when they showed up. That's important. Deepak, our number one guy with the big red one over in Ireland. $10. Mrs. Fort Watt and I have missed a few shows due to work and family. I just wanted to say it was a very nice gesture donating the decanter to Lionheart for all his hard work. There's actually an announcement on that from Loud One. I talked to Loud One a couple times. We had the decanter auction, and we were trying to get and I think Mrs. Fort Watton, now correct me if I'm wrong, Mrs. Fort Watton, the customized decanter, she technically won it. Ren was in the running, she was in the running, and she won and gave it to Lionheart.
Yes, she did.
And so Ren did not win. Lionheart won because Mrs. Fort Watton donated, and then she didn't get one. Loud One said he would buy all three of them a customized decanter.
That's awesome.
We're going to custom, I'm going to write the script on it. And the guy who sponsored that, Loud One, and you guys know him from Loud Trouble LLC, and his wife, Chush, in here, he was sponsoring that auction, and he let me know right away that all three contestants will be receiving a customized decanter of our choice, of our choosing. So there's an announcement for you guys. I know we're a little slow on the draw, which brings me into another segment.
Huh.
You're way behind on shit. There's no nice way to say it.
That's true.
You were going to have me come on and apologize, but since you're here, why don't you apologize?
No, I just have a few orders that I haven't filled because of everything that's been going on. But the store is up and running. I also will be having new merchandise show up in the next couple weeks. So I will, if you're on the subscription list for the website, you will get a email saying that there is new merch in this site. So,
but also, there's a couple orders, not many. There's a few that we're just behind on, and you know she's very diligent about that.
Yeah.
But it has been very stressful around here. A little bit, along with all the driving and things we've done. So please be patient. Normally things go out quickly. It's going to take a little bit on these last few orders. So if you've ordered something, just give it a minute, okay? Because she's doing her best. Please. That's all I'm asking. All right. Who is over here too? Let me go through the Don Men channel, $1.99. I have my whiskey. Let's fix the universe. Now there's a man after my own heart. Now there's two of us drinking whiskey. We can solve anything we want. Me and is it Daman? Daman, D-A-W.
Daman channel?
Daman channel? Daman.
I see that.
That's a hard word for me to say, and it's not even that many syllables.
What? Everybody's saying the chat is messed up. You guys, my chat's messed up too on my iPad. It's weird.
Is it just mobile? Is it mobile?
I'm on my iPad.
That's mobile?
It's really weird. It's messed up. It's kind of like it's holding these names at the bottom and filling in the middle.
Everybody, even our staff, has said that mobile chat has been a problem, but computer chat has been okay.
It's bizarre.
Now, Mrs. Fort Watton actually brought this to our attention a month ago, and she said if you're having trouble with the chat, log out of your YouTube completely. Now, that means you have to log out to where you need to sign back in.
Okay.
Log out, sign back into. Maybe that gives you an update. Perhaps that gives you an update to YouTube. But the mobile apps have been having problems.
Okay, I'm going to sign out.
So anyway, I will go back. Okay, we're back on me, which is where we need to be anyway. All right.
When it's not all about you.
It's all about me. Now, you want me to cut off your mic too? I already cut off your camera. I'll cut off your goddamn mic. I'll do it in New York.
No, you won't.
Then you just shut your pie hole.
Just hold your...
Josh D, so proud of you for not using training wheels, especially when you're drinking a smoother whiskey bourbon like Woodford Heights. Laura, member for 15 months with her big red one. She's right on the heels of everybody in the top 5 on that. Terry Knowles, member for 4 months, bottom of the glass. Blast Nation. Somehow I'm still hanging onto the side of the bus. Terry's been hanging onto the outside of the bus on a window for a month now trying to get in. Loud One says he's been kidnapped and he might as well get drunk. Well, you might as well. Nothing else going on tonight. It's Saturday night. I guess that makes it all right. Okay.
Baby, what have you got to lose?
What have you got to lose? Now, before we come back with my lovely bride, there's some stuff. And there's some stories that go along with this stuff. So everybody pour a drink right now. Everybody put your dog out, close the doors, pull the blind shut, and just relax. Now,
that sounds like a really bad country song. Yeah. Put your dogs out.
Put your dogs out.
Close the blinds.
Pull the blinds. All right. So, and pour a drink. All right, listen. Now, I'm going to use some terminology in here that you may not understand. I'm not going to stop and explain it to you. If you're young and you don't get what I'm saying, leave the live stream, go look it up, you can come back later. And if I call you a kid, don't be upset. Everybody younger than me is a kid. Everybody older than me is an old man. That's just how I roll. And as I age, the terminology fluctuates with it. Get used to it, get over it, get past it, and let's get on with it. Here we go. I'm going to switch over to something now. All right. Let me gotta read. Yeah, so you guys, all about the studio being built, and it was a crowded street. Look at all those vehicles. Look at all that stuff that was in my cul-de-sac right there. This is at one time with everybody trying to get their gear, their equipment, their stuff in here. The neighbors were pissed, and I was like, yeah, go fuck yourself. This isn't forever.
That stresses me out, that picture.
Does it?
Yeah, that stresses me out.
Yeah, well, this is one of the things when Gen X Mom was having a little bit of an issue, and I thought
my anxiety's at 10 right now.
And you just look at the picture?
Yeah, that reminded me of that. Oh, man.
So I kept telling her, I kept reassuring her, I got this. Everything's under control. And then I would turn to Lionheart and go, is everything under control? Are we okay? So that was one. That just to show you that things got really busy. Now, we did have some studio help. I'm showing you this because this is pulling wire and putting up insulation. And this is running those stupid fucking hat channels that just gave us such a fit with getting them here, ordering them, finding them, getting the wrong ones, getting the right ones, getting double orders, getting the second order not in time. I think that's Lion and Low Torque in this particular picture, if I'm right. But this is the work that was getting done, trying to make it a wonderful studio inside. Here's another one of them from a different angle. That looks like Trippy Pineapple and Low Torque, and I think in that Lion's in the corner on that. But again, this is everybody doing their start. You can see some overhead wire getting pulled for the lights and stuff. So that was a work in progress. What am I doing here? Is my daughter from calling right now? Unbelievable. You know what? I have kids who don't fucking pay attention. Okay, so we're good. Anyway, that was studio help too. I'm blowing through these. You guys have seen these a bunch. They're up on the subscriber sites. If you're a YouTube member, if you're a member of Patreon, if you're on the Facebook General's Lunchbox page on Facebook, you've seen most of these, but for some of you, maybe not. So I want to tell you something else. Here's another little something that happened. In the midst of this, I want to say Gen Z Kid had to run back and forth to Home Depot and Lowe's 72 times in the 10 days that Lionheart was here. All different reasons. Some were Lionheart's fault, some were the kids' fault, some were my fault. Nonetheless, 72 trips. But everyone was in a panic. Is hurry up. You got to get back. You got to hurry. Go get this for us. We need this. Go get it right now. So we did it all the time. Go get it. Go hurry. Go get it. And one of the trips, Lionheart was like, you got to do this. And you got to go right. So I'll take care of this personally. I took personal charge of the situation. And the kid and I ran over and got the stuff, and we raced back to the house, came trucking up the driveway, through the gate, holding it in our hand. We got it. And guess what?
You didn't get it.
Everybody was in the pool. Apparently, it wasn't such a big factor.
Yeah, you guys were really working hard there while I was gone.
Working hard in the pool. So you can see in the center picture is Two Bear. And I said, fuck it. I just sat next to him and we had a drink and a cigar. I'm telling you that it was hurry. And it was like, fuck it. We're fine. We don't need to worry about it. So why did we hurry? Why did we even have to go that time? Why couldn't we send the kid? Why was I in such a rush? Well, because Lion said so. So don't think for a second that these guys, it was all balls to the wall. There was some playtime too. All right. On a more serious note, I need to cover something before we continue, and this will take all you folks back. But at Gen X Tonks, we do our fair share of sponsorships, and we like to try to include you. And I think you don't always have to send money to Africa or, to support starving children. I think there are special needs starving kids right here in America. And for 39 cents a day, you too can sponsor a wayward child. For 39 cents a day, you can send your money to genxtalks.com and you can sponsor an idiot child who has no fucking clue to what he's doing with his life as he waves around a high school diploma. Now, this is important public service announcement. If any of you would like to get involved in sponsoring an idiot, we happen to have one available for you. Just thought I'd pass that along and let you know. It's kind of important.
Jerry's kids.
Yeah, it's Jerry's kids. Did you guys remember Gilbert? If you guys remember Gilbert from Discord, Gen X Talks Discord server is just a bunch of chat rooms. It's for grown-ups, it's for adults, it's for Generation X, but it's where our generation, our like-minded people in Discord, you can talk about guns. There's a room to talk about politics. There's a room to talk about YouTube. There's one for everything. Gilbert used to be big in those rooms. He's had a lot of stuff going on in his life the last 6 months or so, but he made a special effort to make a reappearance at Gen X Talks, and he drove out here. He only came here to see Lionheart in person, but he disguised it. He thinly veiled it as an attempt to shake my hand. We've met before. He's down at Jason's of Beverly Hills. Is that right?
That is correct.
And he makes $1 million stuff down there, jewelry and things. And he brought a gift for me, not jewelry, but it was a paperweight. But I want to show this to you. What's that?
Would you like me to go get it live?
No, it's okay. I got this right here.
Okay.
Oh, that's not it. It is, where's it? Gilbert, right here. Okay. This, I left part of my hand in there so you can see. It's an imitation of a ring. But it's really big. It's a paperweight. It's like this big, but it's a perfect replica of the Super Bowl ring that his company, part of the company he works for, they make the Super Bowl rings for the owners and the team, and they made the ones for the Los Angeles Rams, and he knows I'm a Rams fan, and so he brought me this paperweight. Now it's not $1 million paper. It's not even $100,000, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. You have it in your office right now because you have more paperwork for Gen X Talks, right?
Yeah.
But she has this, and I want to thank Gilbert publicly. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It is wonderful. He brought his wife up to meet us, and I don't think she liked me at all. She looked like not happy to be here. Well, to be fair, most women feel that way when they meet me, but this is her first. She could have faked it a little better and pretended that she was interested. Gilbert was happy to see me. I think it was her. I think she was going like this to Gilbert. Come on, let's go. So
maybe. Anyway,
it was very nice of him to bring his wife up. I thought she was adorable, and thank you for the paperweight there. It's beautiful, and it's part of the Gen X Talks staff logo stuff right now. It goes in with the rest of them. Yeah. So let's go back to boom, boom, boom. And there's my wife. Okay, now we're back. We got some of the things out of the way, so that's good.
Okay.
What was it to do? In between the sheets real quick, Fabs. So you're celebrating Pride Month. Yes, I am celebrating.
I'm always prideful.
I'm not prideful. I am not a prideful man.
No, I'm
in fact, the beginning of it says I'm celebrating pride. I'm not a prideful man, but if anybody looked at the logo, the thumbnail, the cover picture of tonight's broadcast, yes, it is a pride flag. Heterosexual pride. Yeah. It's a heterosexual pride. In fact, when I looked it up, it said the caption of it before I stole it from the internet, like you do, it said super straight.
Oh, I was going to say gray pride.
Gray pride?
Yeah, gray hair.
Why do you got to go there?
Gray hair.
I got a little here. Oh, I got a lot
pride.
Here. Gray pride. No, I went with straight pride, but it is a pride flag. It is a pride flag. I was celebrating my heterosexuality. And why can't you?
That's right.
I'm allowed to do it. Well, I'm not, because I'm a white guy. Can't celebrate anything being white. I'm straight. Not allowed to celebrate that.
It's not Heritage Month?
No, I should just I should have called up the alphabet people and say, hey, can you just give me a list of things I'm allowed to support? Because I'm very confused. I thought I could just be supportive of things I was interested in, like the Constitution, the American flag, my faith, my sexuality, my preference. I thought I could be supportive of those things. I was told no.
Can we do July as American Pride Month since 4th of July is in there?
Yes.
Make July
Yeah.
American Pride Month?
For the whole month.
For the whole month.
We should, yeah.
It used to be just days.
Yeah.
Then they started making it weeks, and now we've got like
Well,
a
everybody
month.
else has a month. You know, there's Black Month is Black Pride is February, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think so. Celebrating boobs is October.
It is breast cancer.
Breast
awareness.
cancer awareness.
Yeah.
Save the tatas. That's a big thing.
But what gets me about that is that's only one cancer. What about all the other cancers that are out there?
Well, I think men devised that month.
Oh,
I think, you know, we didn't pick it for ourselves. We didn't pick Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. We set our own personal problems aside for you girls. And don't think we didn't think about that.
hey, it includes you guys too. It's not just female boobs.
Guys don't get breast cancer.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I have never heard of one guy getting breast cancer.
They do.
Oh, stop.
I,
How could that be a real thing? I thought you had to have boobs to do that.
you do. You got man boobs.
Well,
Man titties.
no, it's not.
Yep.
It's not the same.
Yep, you do.
I don't think so. I'm gonna call bullshit. Where's my bullshit bell? Bing, 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 bing,
Where's
bing,
my
bing, bing,
bullshit
bing,
bell?
bing, bing, bing. Or like, what does Roy Kent do on Ted Lasso? Whistle! Whistle! The Shoeless One gifted 5 Gen X Talks memberships. Who got those memberships? Michael Smith, Alex Goulian, Kenneth Sword, T-Rex 69, and Belladonna Stargazer.
Wow. Belladonna Stargazer. That sounds like a stripper name.
Belladonna Stargazer. I think I may have tipped her $5 the last time we were in Vegas.
That's what that sounds like. Belladonna Stargazer.
Well, okay. See, if I was a cool guy, I'd go along with it. Yeah, it sounds like a stripper name. The nerd in me thought it was a Galaxy-class starship from Star Trek.
Oh, Lord.
It's funny how you thought stripper and I
Went
thought
on the
Star Trek.
You just went nerded out just now.
I did. You went stripper. I went Star Trek.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh,
Man, my chat is just flipping out. I can't even.
Dom and Channel, $1.09. You said it right. Good, sir. Cheers. Good. I got his name right. Insurmountable Calicat. Member for 9 months. I'm an extra. Glad she's sticking around. 9 months. 3 more to go.
Wow.
John Irwin, I ran into you guys only a couple months ago on YouTube. Great job. Thank you, John. Appreciate you sticking
We've got
around.
Lots of new people on. It's
Good.
really neat to see.
Fishing for dollars. Hat channel on the walls for sound, I'm guessing. Yes. I just learned that. I did not know that's how that was done. I just learned that stuff. So, yeah, you're right. That's what that was for. Superator, hello, General and Gen X Mom, broadcasting loud and clear on Sunday afternoon in New Zealand. Keep up the good work. And he's saluting and raising a glass. I'd have to do both the Superator. Thank you very much. All the way from New Zealand.
Disappearing glass. Everybody
Okay, hold it right there. Hold the glass up. What is that chipmunk or beaver? What is that on the front of your cup?
Ask our fans.
All right, bottom of the glass nation. The part you can't see is her deal is yellow, but her cup is yellow. But is that, I don't know, what is it, a chipmunk or a squirrel?
I can't say because that'll give it away.
Well, we'll see in the chat. What else is in here? Adam Pedley. Hey, Gen X Dad, ever made
Oh, Nana said it.
what?
Oh, and John Morgan, Bucky Beaver.
So they know. I didn't know. Is that Oregon? Bucky Beaver? Is that in Oregon?
Oh, it's a Texan.
Are there beavers in Texas? Because there's beavers in Oregon. It's like the state animal.
Bucky Beaver, it's like one of the biggest truck stops or things over there.
Well, how would I know that?
Bucky.
Adam Pedley, has Gen X Dad ever made his own whiskey? Adam, he has not. Lionheart OG, $1.99 sponsorship, please. Do you know what he's talking about?
Yeah, you just asked to sponsor our kid.
Oh, he wants to sponsor $1.09. Yeah, that
Unbelievable.
should cover him for a couple days. Thank you very much, Lionheart. Eric1701, I'm a big fan of Gen X Talks, and I'm a gay man. You can absolutely celebrate straight pride. Pride Month is a virtue, signal, and ridiculous. I just want us all to get along without any of us being in front of... I'll take this right now. Eric1701. Okay, he says he's a gay man. Great. So you and I can stand side by side. You're not better than me. I'm not better than you. You don't get to go first. I don't get to go first. We do things for each other and with each other, side by side, Plain and simple. I'm totally on board.
Me too.
I'm completely 100% on board. You want to come to the barbecue at my house and sit out back? No one will say a fucking word. You are my guest, and everybody's equal, and nobody gives a shit, really, if you want to know the truth. At my barbecues, at my parties, nobody could care less about that one way or the other.
Right.
Just don't be an asshole. We throw assholes out. We throw straight assholes out and gay assholes.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. If you're an asshole, you got to go.
Red, blue, green,
Doesn't
assholes,
matter.
they all go.
Eric, you want to come over here and hang out? I'm with you on that. You can do that. Please and thank you. All right. Mrs. Fort Watton gifted 5 memberships herself. Who gets to peek behind the curtain now? Justin Collins, Benzo Lover, Tina V, David Werner, and John Devereaux.
Wow.
All of you from Shoeless Joe and Mrs. Four. If you guys now have memberships, after the live stream's over, you can go to the community section of this channel on YouTube. And there's a ton of stuff in there, but now there's even more because you get to see behind the scenes. You can pull back the curtain and see all the stuff that we don't normally show or talk about.
Yeah.
It's all there. The pictures and
All
links
our
are all
crazy
there.
life.
Crazy stuff there,
We
but
have
it's
a
good.
crazy life.
We do. Cops and Roberts, okay, threw in $1. You want to see who the $2 whore was tonight? No one's even mentioned the $2 whore.
Really?
Tim Mitchell, $1.99. Yeah, the mobile chat is killing me. Help. Tim, try to log completely out of YouTube and log
agree.
completely in. I don't know if it helps or not, but Mrs. Ford thought it might help before. She mentioned it a long time ago. I will have to go on tomorrow with YouTube chat. Yeah, we have a way to talk to actual people inside YouTube and talk. Super helpful. I mean, it's one of the best help sections you've ever had a conversation with. They will stay on the line with you until you solve your problem. They're really good about that. Ashley, member for 9 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. Is this thing working?
You can tap the glass.
Anyway, yeah, is this thing working?
Is it hello?
Can you hear me in the back?
Hello.
Anyway, my chats hate me, but I'm here. And that covers the sheets. We're all caught up. All right.
Wow, that was good.
Boom, boom,
Way
boom.
to go, Trip.
Now, I'm going to jump off of you for 1 second here.
Hey, whoa.
Well, I wasn't on you.
kind.
I wasn't on you, but I'm saying jumping off of your screen. I wasn't.
Wow.
You took that out of context. You really did. Yeah, you guys are really not going to like this. This is one of those moments where we're taking a rolling, cruising live stream, and we're going to fuck it up. This is from the California state legislature. It's passed part of the legislature. And I want to explain it in brief. I won't make a big mess out of this, but there's a bunch of you that go, that's why I don't fucking live in California, California. I'm not telling you this so you can bash my state. I love my state. I love California. I don't love what the people have done to it and the government, but I love California. This is one of the things that I'm hating. You ready? Newly amended state bill could punish parents refusing to affirm child's gender identity. Now, I read the article on this. There's a couple points. It was a long article, but there's a couple points that struck me, and I'll just highlight them for you. One, you can get a little ticket, you can get a little write-up, you can get a little talking to from the government, from the state of California, through the public school systems if your child wants to be affirmed as gay or bisexual or transgender, whatever they want, and you as a parent don't go along with it. Punish parents refusing to affirm a child's gender. Here is the second one. Now, Jules, you're gonna find you'll get this one.
Okay.
You'll understand the ramifications here. This can be used in family court. If one parent says, "Hey, my soon-to-be ex doesn't acknowledge my child's transgenderism," that will be labeled as child abuse. Yes, if
Now
this,
they're going to put the kids in the middle of
yeah,
stuff.
if this bill goes through, if it gets signed by the governor in family court, if you can prove that you do not agree and affirm and go along with your child's decision, whatever their fleeting decision will be at the moment and their fleeting changing decision next week, if you don't keep pace and agree and affirm, if this passes, it says in there, this will be upheld in a custody battle in family court in California.
I think we need T-shirts or a protest saying, "Leave the children alone."
Yes,
We
I'm agreeing with you on that.
definitely need them to. Oh man.
Now I'm going to show a picture
Keep
here.
the kids out of it.
I'm going to show a picture here, and then we're going to go back to split screen because my wife has made me feel bad. She's hurt me right here in my soul. In fact, I'm going to have to take a drink of whiskey
Oh my.
to get. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a monologue here. I don't need you chirping in quiet from the peanut gallery, all right?
This better be good.
I'm going to show you this. Now pay attention to the picture while I drink. We'll talk in a moment. This is important. This goes to the very heart of the matter of my soul and being hurt by my wife. So all the men out there who've been hurt emotionally by your wife,
God.
okay? Is it the first time you've seen that?
No.
For all of you men out there who've been emotionally hurt by your wife, we're going to get into this in a moment.
Oh, brother.
All right, you're back.
Oh, good.
The reason that said concrete on the podcast,
Yes.
it was her birthday. We talked about this on the podcast. Yes, we have an audio podcast we do every week. It drops every Friday midnight, so you can listen to it on your way to work. You can kick off your weekend with the craziness of our life in this week's podcast. Her birthday, my loving, beautiful, gorgeous wife, even though on camera she looks 35, she's actually 55, okay? And I understood that at the 55th birthday, that was supposed to be your concrete birthday, right?
Don't do that. You're going to break it.
I know it's almost going to break off.
that.
All right. Well, I can kind of see you over here. I'll do it like this.
I know, but it's bending at a.
I got it. I'm good at bending shit. All right.
There was
Especially
no
the rules.
55 concrete birthday.
Yeah, like
No.
there's silver and gold and paper and wood and.
That's anniversaries, not birthdays.
Are you sure about that?
I'm
I don't. I
positive.
think I think it's both.
No, there is none. No.
So I figured out that her 55th birthday was the concrete birthday.
He
Concrete.
didn't figure anything out. He just named it the concrete birthday.
And we poured some concrete out back to make a little fire pit area. It came out very nice. And it's permanent. Like Lionheart said, it's permanent. It's long-lasting concrete to show love and considerate. Happy birthday, concrete. And she absolutely crushed my soul by not accepting that concrete was the 55th birthday. And she did that one other time in our marriage on an anniversary. I planted 2 big trees and I named each tree after us. And I thought, these are great trees. They're going to get bigger. They're going to be strong. They're going to be around for long after we're gone. We'll keep watering and nurturing these trees, just like our love and our marriage. And I presented these trees. I didn't let her see until I was done installing. And I bought mature trees. Fucking things were huge. You know what? She laughed at me. She goes, "You bought me trees." For our
Man,
anniversary.
bring that story up as many times as possible. When does it? You gotta let that shit go, boy.
Maybe the hurt hasn't let go.
Oh,
Maybe I'm
man.
still upset. Maybe it runs deep inside of me.
I gotta put this down for anniversary negotiation.
You know what? There's men out there going, "I'm with you, General." My wife does the same thing.
God.
You know, there's men out there that bought their women a vacuum cleaner for, a good one, and that women didn't like it. Yeah.
This turned into an afternoon talk show.
No, it's not really an afternoon talk show, but what I'm trying to tell you is that you're missing the point. You're missing the point of that I'm with my effort and my trying and my attempts. I tried with the trees. That didn't work. So I went to the birthday. I did concrete. That didn't work. I'm trying here. I even looked up the right thing. I looked up what comes up
There's
on.
no such thing.
Well, there was, obviously. You think I'm just making this shit up as I go?
Yep.
All right, she's very frustrating right
think
now.
so.
Very fucking frustrating. Men, don't buy your women concrete on their 55th birthday. You'll get kicked to the curb, and they'll pretend like they have no idea what you're talking about. It's a bunch of bullshit, but
I received a PayPal.
I hope it's for you to. I hope someone pays you to be quiet for 10 minutes. That'd be great. Here's $20. Can she be quiet and not hurt the general's feelings for 10 minutes? I hope that's what was it?
It was $50 for Mrs. Four, and she's probably gonna take it back right now
Why?
because you just told me to be quiet. She's not gonna be happy with you.
She doesn't always blindly side with you. Sometimes.
Well, this was $50. New big man chair fund for the general. She's probably going to take it back.
No, she knows I need a big chair.
No, you're not being nice to me.
How did you turn this around? You were the one not being nice to me about the concrete. You were the one not being nice about the trees. How am I not being nice?
You told me to be quiet for 10 minutes.
I don't want you to hurt my feelings anymore. I don't think I can take it. I'm an emotional person. At any minute, I could lose my shit and start crying. You want to see a big guy like me cry on national TV?
Pull the pantyhose up. You can get through it.
God. I can't do this with you anymore. I'm going to the sheets. I'm going to the stone tablets where I can find Trippy Pineapple copying and pasting like a mad fool. Aaron Scott, dude, you're awesome. Thanks for the laughs and the wisdom. Aaron, thank you for stopping by and dropping in a comment. Peace, Doc. Once they have the ability to control the way we parent our kids with personal issues, it's all over from there. Not going to happen. It doesn't matter whether you're a conservative. It doesn't matter if you're a liberal, Democrat, or Republican. People will tell you to go fuck yourself if you mess with their kids. It's true.
You made a big, huge thing stink in the staff thread.
What are you talking about?
Well, Lion posted, there's a note that says you have been placed in a timeout by the owner of this video or moderator.
Okay. In the staff thread?
Yeah, in our staff thread.
No, because he was in the beginning when the introduction was playing, which the intro is made by Ashley. She's on staff, and she has now outclassed even myself for building intros. Would you not agree? Thank you. During the intro, he said something stupid. He had some dumb fucking comment, and it wasn't even like a drunk comment. I just fucking put him in a timeout. I nailed him.
Well, there's your answer, Lion, Two Bear.
He said something fucking dumb. I put him in there.
Well, they were wondering what happened.
Well, you know what? I think between Two Bear and I think all the men on Gen X Talk staff know that when something comes down and they get put in timeout,
it wasn't me.
They should just assume they fucked up and did something stupid. That's why they're there. Just assume you're an idiot. You did something dumb and you got put in a timeout. You know what? Every now and then you get your pee-pee whapped, and that's it.
It wasn't me. Gen X Talks Tonight is the big guy. Sorry.
John Morgan, because they're not your kids, they're the state's kids. Not yet, John. Not yet. Jan Motz, hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. Pink Floyd. What a pull from Jan Motz. That was a Pink Floyd thing. That was an
awesome pull.
That was an awesome pull, Jan. Jesus. Oh, loving it. R2 Steve 2.
I love that one.
R2 Steve 2, $10. You guys are really awesome as a live show. Glad you're here. Raises my glass of Hill Rock. My man, thank you for the comment. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for saying so. Scott Friends, $25 for the matching studio chairs fund. How bad is my chair at my desk?
Horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
The back and the bottom leather stuff is the fake simulated leather has worn off.
It's bad.
But I was okay with it. But now the arm is now down to metal. The cushion's been gone for a few months. I'm now hurting my arm. If I don't pay attention, I cut my arm on it. Yeah, it's getting close, but I get full use out of my chairs. I won't throw them out. My wife will go, get rid of that thing. It's an ugly eyesore. And I go out there and I got duct tape. If it's a black chair, I've got electrical tape. And now I found multicolored tapes that can match, and I can keep that thing going for a long time. There's stools in our house. And when they get little tear, years and years of use, they'll get like a little tear in it. And I run and I'll get the electrical tape and put tape over it so we can keep using it. And she walks in and goes, why is there electrical tape on my chair in my kitchen? I go, because it had a little cut in it. She's like, go get it fixed or get another chair. No. I am the king of doing that. I know it's embarrassing when all of our stuff is tied together with string and zip ties and electrical tape when we have friends and relatives over, but it's true. Just Lion was here for something. He's seen some of the stuff that I've got going on. Not all of it is fancy. There's a lot of it that's being held together by duct tape, and I'm okay with that, just so you know.
Okay.
I have sat at the little kids' card table many a time, and I know what the rules are.
Me too.
Scott Friends for the mornings. Thank you, Vetch, for that. Trippy Pineapple. Me bet you won't. Yeah, Trippy says I won't put him in a timeout. You won't put them in the woodshed. Trippy Pineapple is on staff. Trippy Pineapple does a lot around here. Trippy Pineapple is currently working the sheets to make all of your comments come through in a timely manner. And Trippy Pineapple is now in the fucking woodshed. What that means, for those of you who don't know, is I have the ability to take anyone. I can kick you out of the comment section, but I don't. What I do first is I put you in a timeout. YouTube has a way for moderators to put you in a timeout for 15 minutes, and that's called the woodshed. And if you don't know what the woodshed is, you're not Generation X, because Generation X, we got taken to the woodshed when we were bad. My grandma would say, get me a switch and meet me out back. And I knew exactly what was happening. I was going to get my ass kicked. Trippy Pineapple is now in the woodshed. Trippy Pineapple, I'm going to walk in there with a switch and beat his ass. Then I'm going to shove it up his ass and break it off. Trippy, you deserve that. You don't mouth off to the general, buddy. I love you.
Hey, you know your electrical tape thing?
Yeah.
I had sparked a memory, and I just laughed because the Sun Valley Fox just texted me.
Yeah.
Our dad used to do the same thing. Those bar stools that we have, did you notice it has electrical tape on them? But our dad did the same thing.
Because it's black and it matches. You really got to look. You know, if you're drinking at the bar, you don't notice that kind of shit.
No, but it was just funny. You're doing it. My dad did it. And I guess my brother and I had the same thought.
There we go. I am now in good company with my father-in-law. See? Something we would have agreed on if he had ever spoken more than two words to me.
You kept everything. You fixed things. You didn't throw them out.
I don't throw anything out. Yeah.
That's for sure.
I learned that from my grandfather. And he made it. My grandfather told me my grandfather was literally the greatest man I've ever known in my life. And you love my grandfather, and he loved you.
Him, yeah.
And before he passed away, he was lecturing me about fixing things. They used to fix everything in there, and even shoes. Shoe repair was a thing. And he correlated that to me in the 80s, and he said, your generation doesn't fix anything. You're the right now generation, he told me. You want to microwave your food. You want it in 2 minutes. You want everything right now. You're impatient. You don't fix things. You throw it away and get a new one. And this is where he went with this conversation. He goes, this is why your generation is getting divorced all the time. Because you don't work on things. You don't fix things. You don't have it in your system. It's not built into your DNA to fix, repair, and try. You throw it out and get a new one. Same with wives. Same with husbands. You don't care. He goes, it translates. It's a core value of how you view things and their importance, and it translates into marriage too. I got to tell you, there's a little bit of truth to that. Not that I'm going to throw out Gen X mom. I would have, but my grandfather told me not to. So you see what we've learned there?
He told you couldn't.
Just like fixing an old shoe, I love my wife, and I'm gonna stay fixing the marriage.
Oh my God.
I almost got through that whole segment without laughing.
I'm seriously going to get the bullshit bell back somewhere. I'm going to find it.
The kid's got it somewhere. He knows where. Nobody remembers the bullshit bell anyway. Well,
yes, they do.
There's a few
plenty.
in here.
We received $5 from Tiff. She said, General, I think Trippy needs to be permanently put in the woodshed. I dared him. Then Double Dog dared him.
Whoa.
And Triple Dog dared him to do something.
Mrs. Four said, free Trippy Pineapple. She's got the Ferris Bueller moment going on. Mrs. Four, watch yourself now. Watch yourself, Miss Four. You can find yourself in the woodshed right alongside Trippy. Going, now what do we do? Let me look around here. We need some John mentions. Too bad.
I know. I saw what she dared him to do.
You know what? You know who else needs to go in the woodshed?
Oh, man, you are on a roll tonight.
Josh Maddox.
What for? What'd Josh do? Don't touch Josh.
You can't stop me.
Don't touch Josh. Stop.
You can't stop me.
Don't.
You can't stop me.
Don't.
Goodbye, Josh. That's right. Every now and then you need
me, outside, right now.
No, I'm not going to get my ass kicked by a girl. You know how embarrassing that would be. Sometimes you need to wrap a fella around the beak to remind him what's going on around here. Get some respect. Josh is in a timeout. Why? I have my reasons. Carl Gerard, our favorite Frenchman from over here, 1999, turned my whole screen orange to the bottom of the Glass Nation, the General, Gen X Mom, and the Kid, and all the mods. The place I go to know where there are still good people out there. Thank you, Carl. That has got to be one of the best compliments we've got in a long time.
Really great.
That's really great. Carl, thank you so much for that. Top Notch Rule member for 9 months. He's an extra. Been sticking around a long time. Michael Smith, laughing my ass off finding your own switch to get your ass whipped with is emotional damage. Yes, it was. Yeah, he's right. And if you didn't get a strong enough one or a big enough one,
to go back out.
And the switch was worse the next time. That's right. Michael Smith, he got some knowledge.
There.
He's been there.
Been there, done that.
Disney Kid, $5 with his big red one. Installed Google Research Fund version Gen X forever. What the fuck did he just say?
Say that again.
Disney Kid. No, I know, Chris. So
I know, but Phil, that was like a lionism right there.
that was almost a lionism. Installed Google Research Fund version Gen X forever.
Google Research
Google
Fund?
He installed Google Research Fund.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, Chris, that was the most fucked up thing you've ever said.
Is that code for something?
I don't know.
Hey, Lion, is that code?
Yeah, Lion figured that out. Shoeless one, $5. What Mrs. Four said. Free Trippy. Daniel Velasquez, member for 14 months, big red one. Anytime you see anybody with that big red one by their name, there's a little respect that goes along there. That means they've been a member of this community, a subscribed member for over a year. And that's a big thing. That's a big deal, especially to us here. Scott Friends, $5. Free Trippy and Josh. No, Scott. No. Take your $5 back. It ain't happening, buddy. Michelle M. Now, she turned my whole screen orange, $19.99, $20. I haven't read what she wrote.
Is she working? If she's working, it's funny.
She's always working, but she's always very, you know what? No one has called me handsome. This whole live stream, we should have just hung up. No one addressed me. Maybe I'm losing a little bit here. Maybe I need to turn this up a little bit. Most people want a perfect relationship. I just want a hamburger that looks like the commercial.
I agree.
In-N-Out Burger rules. Chair fund. Back to the pits. Yeah, she's still working.
Sammy Joe sent $5 on PayPal. They threw me into, sorry, I lost the keys months ago.
Carl Gerard. Free Josh Maddox. Whoa. What's with freeing Josh?
Yeah, free him.
Why does everybody have such a soft place in their heart for Josh?
Leave Josh alone.
All right. Mary Mathis, member for 15 months.
Wow.
Got her big Mary Mistretta. Sorry, not Mary Mathis. Mary Mistretta, member for 15 months.
Sun Valley Fox says, General, you're handsome.
My brother-in-law called me handsome.
It's right here. General, you're handsome.
My brother-in-law called me handsome. Oh.
That's cute.
Is it too late to uninvite him to the barbecue?
That's cute.
That's not
gonna be
cute.
One wild barbecue.
I don't want to hear that.
You too.
Dom and Channel $1.99. Happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, happy house. That's a new one. Michael Rowe. Oh, yes, I did, General. I said sexy. Well, there we go. I must have missed it. But if you call me sexy, that's just as good as handsome in my book. Better in others.
My staff guys have my back. I know where the bullshit bell is. Lion told me.
What did Lion do? Rummage through the house while he was here learning where everything was?
I guess so. He just told me where it is.
He fucking made a disaster out of my garage. 80% of my garage is now outside on the lawn.
He was enjoying himself.
He was throwing stuff as he was looking for things like, nope, not this, not this, not this, not this.
Okay.
Oh, I need this. God damn it, fucking Lion. That's what happens.
You didn't even check his bag when he left. He said it was heavier going home than when he was coming.
That's true. He did. I didn't even bother to look. Yeah, this is what happens when you let a lion loose in your garage. I should have known. All right, let me go back to some pictures. Let me turn off the happy wife, happy life thing. Make sure I got everything in here. I got something that pissed me off. It'll piss you off too, which is why I'm here. I'm trying to ruin your Saturday evening like you do, like one does. Louisiana farmer facing economic hit after social media post touted his Catholic faith, called out Pride Month. Now, the article is very simple. He was saying, my faith not only doesn't support the Gay Pride Month, which is his right, is his faith. I'm kind of against it, you know. In his belief in Catholicism, it says very clearly in the Bible that homosexuals, got about as much chance of getting into heaven as a camel going through the eye of a needle. I got it. That is his belief. That is his statement. That is how he feels. But apparently, he's not allowed to feel that way. He's not allowed to have an opinion. And what's pissing me off is the basics. Is the common sense, the nuts and bolts, the core values, the core beliefs of a lot of people. If you don't want to support Gay Pride Month, then they want to erase you. If you want to support Christianity, they will erase you. If you want to support being Catholic, they want to erase you. This guy just had an opinion. He did not say anything hateful. He just said, yeah, I'm not into that over here, but I'm really into this over there. And they're like, well, you can't do that. He's like, well, why can't I have an opinion? You guys have an opinion. Why can't I have an opinion? So they are damaging. I wish there was a way to support these guys. I wish I could find out what product he farms or sells and buy something from him. Because if I knew what it was, I would tell you guys and go, this guy does chickens and eggs and I'm going to buy some eggs. I don't know what it was. But when you shut down in America someone's personal beliefs, their personal values on something, you're shutting down the very core of who we are. We get to choose what we believe in. We get to choose who we vote for. We get to choose how we live our life. Some people are happy vacationing all over the country. Some people are happy staying at home all day. Who cares? Let them be them. Why can't this guy do his thing?
Isn't that called free will?
Yes, it is. And they're not letting him do it.
Last I checked, we lived in a free country.
That's the rule. That's what we're supposed to. Anyway, if you guys want to look this up, Louisiana farmer economic hit, you can look it up and read the whole story. I've just paraphrased it for you, but it makes me mad and it makes me want to do something about it. And I really can't do much, but I'm just letting you know this shit comes across my plate and I'm angry. All right, what else? We did that one. We did, oh yeah, you know what? We've already done the Concrete is Love segment of the program. Please make notes. Don't forget that. Okay. Here's another one that pisses me off. Sorry to do two in a row, but you guys are going to have to down a drink right now. In fact, I'm going to drink this and I'm going to ask for a refill. I'm telling you, take a good long drag of your 3-finger joint or drink right now, because what I'm going to tell you is absolutely going to fucking make your blood boil. I'm sorry, but that's why you came here, to get mad and angry. No, maybe not get mad. Well, that's what I'm doing anyway. All right? This will make you feel better. Everybody ready? Everybody sitting down? All right. Biden speaks at Pride event. Says that the LGBTQ community are the bravest and most inspiring people he's ever known. The bravest and most inspiring people he's ever known. Makes me want to call 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue right now, get Joe on the phone and go, what the fuck are you talking about? Have you never met a police officer? Have you not ever met a fireman that runs into a burning, collapsing building while everybody else is running out? Have you never met a soldier on the front line? Oh, none of those people are the bravest. Your LBG, they're the bravest. The alphabet group, they're the bravest people you've ever met. They can be, but not for the reason you're saying. They can be. But I sat there, I stared at this picture, and I read this headline, and it just fucking made me mad. For the leader of the free world, the leader of my country, to get out on national TV and go, when you're a gay person or an LBGT, you're just the bravest people I've ever met. Really? Nobody braver than someone chanting on a street corner with a sign screaming that they're gay. The other dude, what was that guy's name? Eric was in here. We were talking about him and I being at I hope that dude actually writes me an email and comes to the barbecue. We can just sit and talk like two regular jabronis. Because he's not talking about that guy who's just want to live my life and be regular. I'm not trying to be at the front of the line. Joe Biden's talking about the ones that carry signs and pickets and scream and me, us, let me to the front of the line. Give me stuff, give me privileges. And they're brave? Aren't we past that? Is anybody standing up and going, I'm a gay homosexual, and anybody kicking the shit out of them? No. No one does that. That may have happened 60 years ago. No one does that today. No one cares anymore. It's like someone says, I'm gay. Cool. I'm straight. Fine. I'm transgender. Don't care. We got cars to fix. We got burgers to fry. Let's just get our shit done. Who cares? Why all of a sudden is it brave to be who you are? Now, I can see long time ago maybe. But to say that right now, nobody cares anymore. It's like, all right, far out you are. And it'd be like me walking around. I'm a Dodger fan. Okay, so what? More power to you. You just want to be treated regular, treated equal, which everybody is. How are all of a sudden these the bravest people ever? Braver than a cop? Braver than a policeman who goes out on patrol and you don't know if you're going to come home at night. He's braver than that, huh? Bravest people he's ever known. Braver than soldiers in the front line? You out of your fucking mind. That is one of the stupidest statements I've ever heard in my life. And how would you feel? Now, let me take this a step further. To follow me on this, follow me. And I wish Eric was still on here. If Eric's still there. I think did I get his name right? It's Eric 1701 or something. Listen, how would just a regular, just a gay person just doing their thing in life, how would you feel if someone walked up to you and said, "Oh, you're gay? Oh my God, you're so brave. You are absolutely amazing to me how brave you are." How would that make you feel? Because you're not supposed to be gay and being gay is brave? Is that what they're saying? Is that what Biden's saying? Wow, I can't believe you had the balls to be gay. That's brave. You're really going against the grain here. Is he? Are they? What a dumb thing to fucking tell people. How insulting to anybody who's a gay or lesbian or bisexual. How insulting to walk up and just go, "Oh my God," with a tear in your eye and shake their hand. You are just so brave. Am I brave for being a heterosexual? No, I just am. Way to go, Joe. Way to single them out. Put them ahead of firemen and policemen and soldiers, and also at the same time, insult them for who they are, because being who you are is brave. It's not normal. It's brave. It's not okay. It's brave. Good job, Joe. You fucked everything up in one sentence, dumbass. All right, my blood pressure's going up. I'm sorry, but it is.
Should I leave then?
No, hang on. We can get you here. And look who has...
If your blood pressure is spiking, I should not be here.
No, you should not.
I should not be here.
Bad shit's going to happen. You're a target. Yeah. Are you on screen? Look at your face. Look at your hair.
Oh, well, my bad. I woke up from a nap, so...
Oh, sweetie, you had a nap?
What did you do on the studio? You're making my blood pressure go up now because you're calling me out.
When did I nap?
I said, what'd you do on the studio? I've been working hard. I've been a hard-working American for at least a solid week now. I don't know how you people have 9 to 5s. There's no way. I'm just joking. It's not that bad.
No, I will tell you this. Everybody since he's here, I'll tell you right now, honestly, openly, this dude has turned one of the corners that all parents look for. I've had him get up and drive it across town and be at a place at 6 a.m. He was there early.
God, that sucked.
I've had him do some stuff, and he stays the whole time. He doesn't complain. He does his job. He comes home. This will be a good way to explain it. We all wait for our kids to get to a point where they can grind out a day or half a day, slow, steady, correctly, get it done. Not, I need a bathroom break. I need a phone call. I'm hungry. Where's mom? No, the kid just fucking gets it done. Now, does he have some more growing to do? Of course. But I'm telling you, there is some big steps he's taken from that kid who you guys saw almost 3 years ago on the first. You ever do what a DNX thing? I'm telling you.
You know, Addie saw that video. So
bad. Your girlfriend?
So bad. I was like, oh my God.
Wait till mom gets out the family photo album from when you were 8 years old.
Dude, okay. So now you just unlocked a memory.
All right.
So there was one time. This is also fitting with what you were just talking about. All right,
I'm with you. Go ahead.
I remember I was in like 7th, 8th grade. My dad pulls me aside and he says, "Hey, are you gay? Are you attracted? Like, are you attracted? Do you find girls attractive?"
Wait, I said this to you?
Yes. All right. In 8th grade, I wasn't looking for girls. I was basketball, man. I was basketball.
You were basketball. Friends. You were sleeping with your basketball in your arm.
Though. Looking back, I could see why he said that because I did some fruity things and I didn't understand. like if it was or not. And so when he told me that, I was like, and he even said this, like, I could tell if you're lying. I don't have a problem. I'm just saying. I just want to know. I was like, no, I'm not gay, Dad. I swear. And looking back, I'm like, dang. Like,
Well, because some of the stuff, it looked like your door was ready to swing both ways. I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
Hey, if
but
you were learning how to pinch hit for the other team, I just wanted to know. I very clearly said, I don't care. Just tell me what's going on.
Yeah, you just unlocked that memory for me right there. Also, I'd like to come on here and thank everybody for the graduation gifts.
Which you still need to edit together to present it.
I do. But because some people said they don't want their names shown and what.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. You got to make sure that.
Yeah.
If you don't know for sure, if we don't have permission to say your name with something, then you need to not say it unless you know for sure.
If you don't want your name said and you haven't explicitly told me already, just email me.
And you know what? Start the video saying that. Start the video saying, I'm not trying to omit people's names and their gifts and my thanks, but if I don't have your permission, I gotta just skip it. But it's not because I'm being an asshole.
Yeah, there was a ton of great gifts.
Yeah, you got some really cool stuff.
I don't think I deserve all the gifts. I graduated high school just like everybody else, but it's really comforting to know that I have a second family in the bottom of the glass nation that really
well said. Well
that really
said, young
supports me
man.
like that. So I can't wait to, even if you're done with Gen X Talks and you finally break my phone or cancel my phone plan where I can't post and I can't find a way, I hope that they'll follow me through my journey of life, you know?
I think that when this finally comes to an end and you and I go our separate ways, because at some point, you know, and this may be 2 years down the road when he finally goes away to college and we've got the KGXT radio going where we wanted to go and the individual podcast kind of in the spirit of Joe Rogan we've got people lined up and you move on to your life. I know there will be a ton of people that are interested in following.
Just wondering.
They've been part of your life for so long now, and they've watched your journey of mistakes and maturity. Yeah, they're in. I'm in. I think there'll be a lot of people.
But anyways, I just wanted to thank everybody for the graduation gifts and just the support of me in general, because I will be honest, half of my diploma is my mom's. So I'll get the rest of it when I have my own kid and I drag him across.
Your mother owns half of a diploma times 8. Every kid has like got their ego in the way in senior year, and mom has had to drag them across the finish line.
Well, you know how.
You have your one is the daughter who lives upstairs.
Yeah.
Your sister, is she Gen Z or is she millennial?
She's like right on the cusp. I feel like she's more of a millennial than a Gen Z, like from a cultural standpoint.
Do you know that some of you have seen her in videos? She's been in a few videos of his shorts. Do you know that she wasn't going to her graduation? She wasn't even going. She goes, I don't even care if I go.
Yeah, I remember that.
And 2 days before, you couldn't get a cap and gown because you had to order those in advance. Mom got on the phone with people that had graduated, that had the right colors, got her a cap and gown, made her go to her own graduation. And ever since then, she's been like, oh my God, I'm so glad I went. This is the thing that my wife has had to do to our children.
I wasn't that bad.
To make them do the things that they will be happy they did. No, you weren't that bad.
Yeah.
But your sister, mom had to make her go to her own graduation. True story, not lying.
I remember that she didn't want to go, but I didn't know that she was forced to. She was singing too. She was singing with the choir.
Yeah, she was singing with the choir. Yeah. And mom had to go a day before find someone who graduated last year who had the right cap and gown and the right color to go. Yeah.
Anyways, one thing. So as I graduated, I wanted to go through my siblings' yearbooks. You were there with me.
Oh, yeah. I saw you do that the other day.
I didn't think I was on a ton of pages in the yearbook when I realized I was on like 18 or 19 pages.
Yeah.
Though I am like versed in different clubs and I know a ton of people on campus, I'd say I'm pretty popular.
But that's the thing is that I've always said you fit in with the chess club, you fit in with the basketball guys, you fit in with drama and play production, you fit in with FFA, the agriculture. You were like one of our only kids that actually had friends and got along on almost every level. It was great.
Yeah, that's why it's always like my dad would always say growing up, it's like, get your best friend. I'd be like, I don't have a best friend. I have a ton of regular friends.
Right.
Now I have a best friend, but like.
It's me, right?
Yes, of course.
There we
I
go.
invite you to everything. Not because you're always there when I'm there, but I invite you, of course. But yeah, it's like I know a ton of people on campus, not just because of Gen X Talks.
No.
It's I've just known pretty much everybody.
Right.
So, I don't know. I was on a ton of pages. My sister, the year she graduated, I looked at her yearbook. She was on like 4 pages. And she actually had something in the yearbook. I actually had a lot of quotes in the yearbook, like some of my stuff.
Yeah.
But she had a page in the yearbook because she showed at the fair. It was, so what was your experience at the fair? She was like, it was fun and I made some money.
Yeah, that's what your
Bro,
sister wrote. We're like,
what are you doing?
It was fun, and I made some money at the fair. Showing her pig.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they asked me, I said, showing a goat was like an eye-opening experience.
Yeah.
Showing me or giving me the chance to learn I wrote it out. Back
Yeah,
I was
but
like, I pretty much said, like, I learned the value of hard work and that struggling to get out of bed an hour before.
You had to go do your goat, Buford the goat in the morning, and in the evening you had to be there no matter what. He was depending on you for food.
Like, it was just like really difficult to learn that aspect of just like forcing yourself to go do it. I obviously wrote something more impactful, but
It was good.
compared to it was fun and I made some money. I'm like, are you serious? Like, come on.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got voted most likely to go viral.
Wow.
Most likely to. Most likely to.
So
Like,
you
I
haven't already.
Yeah.
Most like they picked a kid who's got 28 million views on one video and he might go viral. He's probably most likely.
And I don't know what shirt I was wearing. I was wearing a shirt, a flannel, and like a hat, right? I don't know what shirt I was wearing, but they blacked it out. They blacked out my shirt and flannel in that photo.
It's probably Taco Bell. And you went with a flannel and a hat. You went Unabomber. You should have had the dark glass. You could have gone all Unabomber.
Dude, I could have. I probably did have the glasses.
No, he doesn't understand what Unabomber is at all.
I know,
and probably
but-
some of you have no idea what the Unabomber look is. So all of you who don't understand my Unabomber reference, log out, clock out, hang up, leave.
Oh, okay. but really, I got voted most likely to go viral. Usually every signature I get in my yearbook, there's a lot of hags, there's a lot of people I know just signing it. Everybody who I asked to sign my yearbook wrote a paragraph about me, and that I'm gonna flex to everybody because that means I was very impactful, and I should have ran for most impactful at the school. That was one of the categories, but I didn't think I'd win. And the person who did win, I don't even know who he was. So, and then
That's like running for most popular and winning and nobody knows you.
yeah, it was very odd. Anyways, I also there's multiple pages. A lot of it was FFA, of course, because I was super involved in that. And then one final thought. Something very funny is my friends and I, because they're in some other clubs that I'm not in. They told me when their club picture was so I could walk in the day of their picture and take the photo. But they took 2 photos, one with me in it and one without me in it, in like 3 of the different clubs. And I was praying that they would use mine so that I could just
I
be
hope
in
they
the
all
club
looked at them.
photo.
Who the fuck is this guy in this picture?
They only used it in one.
So you were in 3 club pictures that you weren't even in.
Yeah, I was not in the club. My friends told me, hey, we're taking our club picture today at lunch. I'm like, I'm gone.
Are you
And
sure this guy belongs in the sewing and needlepoint club?
When was this guy ever in the astronomy club? Hey, this guy's in the Latino Student Union. What the heck?
All right, can we go now? Can we be done?
Are you done with the stream?
No, I want
Or
you to
done
get the
with me?
fuck off my stream.
Why? I love it here.
All right.
Can't stay?
No, well, I want
Oh, no, fine. I'll leave.
I
I'll
had
leave.
stuff
Fine,
to talk
fine.
about.
No. I'll leave.
All right, he's gone.
Mom is more beautiful.
Yes, she is. Everyone wants to see mom. Nobody wants to see you. Insurmountable Cali Cat dropped in $5. Says, please excuse Disney Kid. His hat band broke recently, so he's not the same at the moment. He started the Google Research Fund. Oh, yeah. Because when all of you don't know what I'm saying because you're young and you have to go research everything through Google, yeah, that's what it's for. Go figure it out and come back later. Chris Stockham, $5. Turn my whole screen teal. Hope you are well. Really enjoying your content. My daughter rolls her eyes when you say or do something that I do too. Chris, You wear that like a badge of honor, my friend. You and I, you wear that like a badge of honor, Chris. Who else is in here? We got stuff in here. Trippy Pineapple dropping facts and knowledge over here. Alessandro Salandrino. We'll put my wife back up on here. Alessandro Salandrino. That's a hell of a name.
That sounds like a drink.
Excuse me, I'll have an Alessandro Saladrino.
Doesn't it?
Arguing with lefties is
wine.
like shearing a pig. Lots of squeals and no wool.
Right.
That is an FFA reference if I ever heard one. Just a tip. Biden also thinks his son is the smartest person he has ever met. I'm not sure if he knows who he's meeting anymore. Deepak, wow, for a veteran, that's sure not good. President Biden is a veteran. Yeah, and he's never met someone braver than those community people. Eric 7707, Biden is an idiot. True bravery are our military, police, and our firefighters. Eric, my man. The new guy finally caught a live little behind. This whiskey is for you. I'd be drinking, but I've already been drinking. I've pounded 2 full glasses already. I'm working on my third, and they're about 6 shots each, so I'm 12 shots in. I'm going to start getting a little loopy right now. As you might have noticed, Julie O'Malley. What?
Just starting?
Yeah, I don't start out loopy. I get loopy.
Okay.
I get to start. I start to get loopy.
But
You know what?
You see, you're started already.
Julie O'Malley, member for 6 months, bottom of the glass nation. Happy belated birthday, Gen X mom.
Oh, thanks.
June babies are the best.
They are.
And now, Julie's been around because she wrote Best Ever Bar.
Yeah.
There's one shirt that you fucked up. All the shirts are supposed to say Best Bar Ever. Best Bar Ever. And you made one that said Best Ever Bar because you fucked it up. And you know who got it?
Josh.
Josh Maddox got it. And he wears that thing with pride, like, because he knows he's the only one who's
I
got
know.
that shirt.
I know.
Carl Girard, we wouldn't be here without you, kid. That's true. I'm just giving him shit. Chris Stockholm, welcome to the bottom of Glass Nation. I hope you guys all welcome Chris. I didn't see his name go by. I don't see it till it's in the sheets over here. But when you guys see someone join up, say something. Welcome them. Say something. Say congratulations. You can't have your money back. Anything. Mr. Alien, it makes me happy to see a very happy family together. Very, very rare. I think it's more common than you know. It's just hidden because you're not allowed to be happy, not allowed to have a happy family, not without the government involved. Ray Clements, the Unabomber, just died today. Yes, he did. That's one of the things that reminded me. He passed away at 81 years old. They found him dead in his cell. I'm going to say that nobody killed him at 81. I'm thinking it was of natural causes. Randall Wright second, welcome to becoming extra. I hope you guys welcome Randall as he blew by right there. Trippy says hydrate. It's true. I need to hydrate.
Yes, you do.
All right, there's another one for hydrating. Malia, you know, all of these things over here in with the white names, the white font on there, there's a ton of new people in here tonight.
I know. I was going to tell you, we need to go through and kind of update them about what Gen X Talks is, or we're just going to throw them into the...
I think if they show up and they like it, they'll stick around. If they don't, they won't. But there's so many new people, and Trippy is highlighting comments. It's great. Good job, Trippy. Speaking of drinking, what is Jen Mama's glass? Oh, her glass right tonight was, what was it, Bucky's?
Bucky's, yeah.
Bucky's truck stop. Not that my wife is a truck stop girl. I don't want to give you that impression necessarily, but that's what tonight's was. I don't know what she had in it, but normally she's a stemless wine glass kind of girl. So we'll see some of those in the future. Scott Royston, God is the ultimate creator of the rainbow, and he is never proud of anything called pride. Remember that. On any level, he's right on that.
That's very cool.
Terry Knowles gifted 5 Gen X Talks membership, but Trippy decided not to tell me who they were. Well, here it comes. Killer Smurf, Scott Aarons, Don Blackburn. Come on, Trippy, let's go, baby. What's next? That's 3. Doug. Just Doug. I'll be you, Doug. One more, Trippy. Come on, man. Who we got here? You're holding up the rainbow, putty. 80s child. All of you. Everyone who's been gifted a membership can go to the Gen X Talks community section and see the stuff nobody else gets to see. Feel free to do that after the program.
I received a PayPal
From?
from Sammy Joe.
Is she helping with my chair fund? Because big fat guy chairs cost more than regular chairs. You guys think you can go to Office Depot and Office Max? I'm just going to get an office chair for like $99. No. First of all, I don't fit in those chairs. And even when I can squeeze my fat ass into them, they break because they don't hold pounds.
What was that?
As fun as it pounds.
As what?
That's how heavy I am.
Oh, okay.
There's a problem with my
Sammy Joe
microphone.
gave $5
Yeah.
because she wants some advice.
I would love to give Sammy Joe some
She
advice.
will be turning the dirty 30 this month. She wants advice on turning dirty 30. My 30s were great, actually. I enjoyed my 30s.
I've never been a woman turning 30, so I don't have an opinion here.
30s were good. You're not like a teenager or a 20-year-old trying to find yourself. By your 30s, you're hopefully like getting.
You know what
In
you
the
want.
world.
You knew what you wanted in your 30s.
Yes.
And you weren't afraid to go get it either.
30s were good.
Yeah.
30s were good.
All right. What else do we have in here? I had stuff to say.
Also, somebody asked what the $2 whore is. I told you there's like new people here that don't know what the
Okay.
$2 whore is.
in Streamlabs, which we broadcast through Streamlabs to Facebook, to YouTube, TikTok, and what we do is in Streamlabs, you can have this jar which you see in the center of your screen. That jar
With
is
those ass-shaped peaches.
That's right. There's peaches in there. But now what? Let me get ahead of myself. If you are a subscriber, it drops down as a subscriber. The little dude who's like a little wrestler, little Stretch Armstrong, if you will. And for those of you who don't know who Stretch Armstrong is, please leave and go look it up.
You should not be here.
You should not be here. The other ones, little green ones, are
To
members.
the next live stream.
That's right. The green ones are members. When you become a member, a little green goo guy falls down there. Now, that leaves Streamlabs allows two other categories. If you donate, I think it's $1 to $4.99, we can pick a little icon in there. So we round that to $2. Anything from $1 to $4.99 is considered the $2 whore. And there usually is there a picture of a person who is the $2 whore, and it drops in there. Anything over $5 is those peaches, and they look like asses for a reason. They're Mrs. Four Watton. She's on staff here. We took a mold of her posterior, her derriere, and we made a perfect image of her ass, and those are the peaches you see before you. So when you donate $1.55 or $2, a little image will come down, and we change that all the time. We do not change Mrs. Four Watton's perfectly ass-shaped peaches. No. They are a constant fixture around here. However, the $2 whore changes, and people have sent us pictures and said, I want to be the $2 whore. And then we all try to guess who it is. Now, today, the $2 whore is the Denver Broncos, the big orange D on a blue hat. That's what the blue's in there. Why? Because now we have already talked about Mrs. Four Watton's ass shaped peaches being inside there. So every time you drop in $2, you're dropping in the big D. You're giving Mrs. Four the big D. So every time you drop a big D in there, it's rubbing up right against Mrs. Four's ass shaped peaches.
And those green guys that are in the glass jar, those little
Members.
Yoshis?
I don't know. No,
Those look like little Yoshis.
they're not Yoshis. They're fucking little green.
Why do I even know that?
I don't know. What are you doing?
It must be that Mario.
It's because you're
movie
old.
that I saw.
Yeah, you're old and you know some Mario figures.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah.
I have to tell you. So last Sunday, a week ago, I was in Vegas visiting the grandson, right?
Yeah.
And he wanted to go see Mario movie.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, that wasn't bad. I don't know much about the Mario thing
Universe.
going on, but I got it, and it's an awesome soundtrack, just so you know. They just swiped all the stuff from the 80s and stuck it in there, just so you know. I was like, what? This was great. So, anyways, a little review. Was good.
Good.
Liked it. Good story. Explained like the whole Mario universe thing going on, so that was fun.
I like it. Mr. Blackstar gifted one Gen X Talks membership to Patricia Gary so she can hang out and go take a sneak peek of all the stuff. Now that's a good thing to do. Top Knots Rule topped in $2. He wanted to see that $2 whore rubbed up against Mrs. Four. All right, so there was more stuff in here. Who's that? Loud one, $21. I don't like the jar full. That's what just came through.
Hold on. Mrs. Four goes, I'm so sore. What? I just read that in the comments.
Because there's a lot of I'm not gonna say it. I am not gonna say it.
I
I'm not gonna
love
do it.
that. That was so great.
Loud one emptied the jar. Loud one didn't like the jar being full, so he did it twice. $21 dropped in there, told him a whole screen orange.
Mrs.
All right.
Fort Watton must be drinking her moonshine tonight.
She must be.
Says, my ass has never been molded.
Well, then if it isn't molded, those are actual Mrs. Fort Watton. It's been molded. You know, she doesn't know what happens. On her 5th mason jar of that peach
love
tea
her.
from Mrs. For's, her grandpappy is still out back on her 15 acres. And when you drip that to a full mason jar, let me tell you, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's it.
And we got some mold, so it did happen.
It's a late night right now for her. So
I'm going to tell you something, too, real quick.
What's that?
Sean Penn is 62.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Oof.
And he got himself a little young thing.
Man, all you guys do.
Al Pacino is,
Yeah, he just got his girlfriend pregnant.
and he's 80 something.
Well, it still works.
Where do I sign up for that? Where do I? Where
You
do
gotta
I?
have some money, honey. Those girls are gold digging.
Well, shit. Isn't there a place for poor people? Because I'm interested in signing up for.
Yeah,
what,
it's called Bucky's.
I got to go to the truck stop. Thanks. That's what I wanted to hear.
There you go.
Get to sign me up for a membership at Bucky's truck stop to get my gold digging
You
going
gotta
on.
go, babe.
Christina Dorvac, member for 1 month, Bottom of the Glass Nation. Thank you much, Christina. I caught yours this time, so even if nobody else says hello and thank you, you're getting it from me. Oh, my God. There's so much to talk about and running out of time. I got to tell you something, though. With my toothache really giving me fucking problems, I sacrificed myself for you last night, and you didn't even know. Yeah. If I drink something cold, it hurts. If I drink something hot, it hurts. Last night, you said, I want the room so cold where I can get under my big, heavy blanket and did like this. So I did. I turned the AC down to like 32 degrees. So you'd be happy.
Okay.
And guess what?
And what?
I was breathing in the cold air, and it was hurting my fucking tooth all night
Wow.
because of you. That's right. Sacrifice, the general.
It's my fault. Here we
the
go.
general.
Again. I'm gonna
Give,
leave.
never take. That's me.
I'm gonna leave.
Why would you want to leave?
Because you just been bashing me tonight. So I have to bash you. That's the
You
whole
bash
thing.
me on the podcast. Everyone sends me emails of our audio podcast that come out every Friday on all platforms. And they go, wow, she really beats the shit out of you. Yes, she does. You kick the shit out of me in every podcast. It's like you wake up with a cup of coffee and a glass of wine and go, once this is done, I'm drinking this and you're fucking toast. That's what it feels like.
Okay. Sammy Joe gave $5 more on PayPal. Since my birthday is on the same day as the car show,
Yeah.
can I at least get a happy birthday in the voice the day before?
No.
Why are you looking at me saying no?
Well, we're not going to have a Bottom of the Glass show. We're going to be in Fontana at the car show.
So you can do it Thursday.
I can do it Thursday. Listen, just so you guys know, anybody who's going to be in Southern California next Saturday, is it?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Next Saturday, the 17th, 7 days from right now, you got to show up at the Route 66 car show. It's a big fucking deal.
We're all going to be there.
We're all going to be there. Staff's going to be there. Some surprise guests are going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's giveaways. There's stuff to buy, and we're going to have a booth. You're going to have a great time. You got to show
burger
up.
truck.
In-N-Out Burger
I'm
Truck.
looking forward to the In-N-Out burger truck.
I am too.
Yeah.
I am too.
You
I
better
am.
put me in the front of the line. Krispy Kreme donuts in the morning, too, better.
Wow.
And In-N-Out burger at the front of the line. I love you.
You-
I'm placing my
You
order.
know he's going to do that
I
now.
know he is.
He's going to walk up with donuts and he's going to say, excuse me, what do you want from the truck? I'll go get it right now. You won't even have to leave the booth. And that motherfucker's going to go get you shit and come back. And I'm going to go, where's mine? And Two Bear's going to go, the truck general is right over there.
Yep.
God damn it. James
Probably going
Weil.
to have a nice little recliner chair for me, too. You never know.
James Weil gifted one Gen X Talks membership to Dylan Ty. There's another person gets to go check out what's going on for free.
cool.
It's gonna, some of those things stick. Some of those people get to see some stuff and they stick around, which is a good thing. Okay, listen. It's 7:30. It's an hour and a half.
Yep.
It's not. I'm not turning this into a 3-hour show tonight.
No, I'm done. I got to go take care of some animals.
Plus, our granddaughter's here, and she's chomping at the bit to come out here. She knows we're live.
Yes.
She knows we're doing it, so she's waiting on that.
Can you
so,
believe in California it's going to rain again tonight? That's just crazy.
are you serious?
Yes, I can't believe it. This is June. We are not supposed to be having rain.
My God, you got to be kidding me.
It's crazy. Hey, guess what? It's global warming,
Wait a second.
climate change.
Eric 1701 said, just for the record, Buc-ee's is not a truck stop. 18-wheelers not allowed.
Yeah, I was going to let you
Well,
go
what
with
is it then? I thought it was a truck stop.
It's a rest stop. Okay, let's call it a rest stop.
No.
I'm trying to explain to you what it is. It's kind of like a...
Well, does it have a gift shop, obviously?
Well, yeah, it's...
Is it a gas station?
It's kind of like that one when we're going out of Vegas, coming home. You know that big...
The Chevron station with 52 pumps?
There you go, like that.
Eric, if it's not a... So 18-wheelers...
No.
Wow. Well, okay, I thought it was a truck stop.
I know. I just let it go because that's what you're...
Yeah, well,
If they
thankfully...
somebody called it a travel stop. Here in California, we call it a rest stop.
No, we don't. Rest stops in California are those little blue flings that have just bathrooms and a parking lot.
Okay.
That's a rest stop.
So travel stop? What's a flying J?
Like a TNA or something?
Yeah.
I call those truck stops.
Well, I'm trying to think of something.
You know, thankfully, even though you were just letting things slide, thankfully, my man Eric here got shit straightened away.
I got to go. Our daughter's on the phone.
Uh-oh. And so we're back. Gen X Mom's mic is off, her camera's off. There's something going on. Her daughter's calling. It's important. Listen, I got to go. Adrian Davis, welcome to being an extra. Eric, thanks for your input, my man. Hope we talk more. I got to go. I got to get out of here. It's an hour and a half. 90 minutes. There's still more stuff to say. There's still more stuff to talk about. There's just, we ran out of time. Yeah, time is a valuable commodity these days. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for being part of Gen X Talks. If you had to waste an hour and a half of your evening, what better place to waste it than here? Excuse me. Good Lord. We'll take one last drink to everybody. I can't polish this one up, but I will take a sip out of it for you. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for participating. This drink is for all of you who are out there around the planet fighting the good fight, keeping your head above water and making sure that common sense rules the day. Don't stop. Don't give up the fight. This is the underground bunker, and don't you forget it. Drink this one with me right now, for you, for me. God, I miss my training wheels. All right, we got to go. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for showing up. I'm not sure where you're listening from around the planet, on AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps on the Armed Service Radio Network. But remember something, wherever you go, there you are. And I guarantee you one thing, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Ha ha.